Hello, Potato! With spooky season now firmly upon us, being September and all, it's time to start considering swapping out my LEGO display, taking down the Summer Carnival and putting up the Halloween display, one of the better ones of the year. I mean, Christmas, of course, being the big one, the one that requires extra tables and probably requires some culling this year. But that's not for another couple months. Right now, it's all about Halloween, which means it's time to look at new additions to my Halloween display, and indeed what's going to probably come out. And as of right now, I have 2 new items that will go into the Halloween display, and today we're going to put together one of them. It's a small set, so hopefully this will go like a Dreamzzz. From the new LEGO Dreamzzz line, it's Grimekeeper, the Cage Monster, Kit 71455. He's for ages 7 and up. And I picked him up because I thought he would look pretty cool in the Halloween display. He's got some kind of mech stuff going on. Looks like we have some decent articulation here. I'm not sure yet if I want to put him in the Haunted Hayride section, where he would just kind of be the equivalent of just a Halloween prop, like the 12-foot Home Depot skeleton or the 12-foot Lowe's scarecrow, or if I'm going to put him on the actual haunting side with the Ghostbusters, where he would actually be an unliving monster. Also, it comes with Cooper, Mateo, and Ziblob. Probably just the Z-Blob. And I guess that's where the creative part of this comes in. So my understanding with the Dreamzzz line is that there's going to be like a choose your own adventure moment in the instructions where you can build multiple things. You can build things differently. And it looks like that's going to be on Mateo's ship here. You have a couple different options to build it as. I don't know which I'll do, because honestly, I don't care about Mateo. Mateo is like the monster fighters. It's like the kids in Hidden Side. I'm not here for you. I'm here for him. So what I do with the with Mateo there, it doesn't really matter to me. So I think the Dreamzzz line has it feels like they've got some of that Hidden Side energy, some of that Monster Fighters energy. I'd really like to see them bring back, like, redo the Monster Fighters with some new sets, but that is probably not going to happen. So this will have to do until they discontinue this and move on to the next vaguely horror themed thing. There's a food truck, one of these I want to kind of get as well. I was reluctant on it because I didn't realize it actually had a proper food truck. It's a food truck dream turtle thing, but apparently it does actually have the ability to just build it as a truck. So I might get that for the carnival for next year. So 274 pieces. This should not be a particularly large build. It's just a thumb punch box. You only need to actually punch through one end of it. You can watch the series on the internet. Doesn't say where. I guess I can go to lego.com and it'll probably direct me almost certainly to YouTube. But I guess I'm trying to make it evergreen in case like YouTube blocks them for being too spooky, or they mentioned CBD at one point or something. Who knows? So we've got in the book here. So it looks like the when we get to this blue section here is where we're going to have to decide. Oh, good. That's all its own bag. I don't really even care about that at all. It's just a matter of which one of these I want to build, and I guess one's more motorcycle-y and one's more like got wings. Which one do you think I should build? I'm thinking the motorcycle one. I think it'll probably store better, because I don't think. I mean, Mateo might make it into the Haunted Hayride or something, but I don't think his little hover bike there is gonna get anywhere in this. Is there an advantage? Is there a battle advantage? It looks like the wing version is more for attacking, as where in the bike version, he leaves Cooper to his horrible, horrible grim fate and runs away. You know, it's better a live chicken than a dead duck, I suppose. How many steps is it to build 98 steps to build the Grimekeeper himself, and that's what we're most concerned with, is the Grimekeeper. So let's, I'll set that over there too. Let's go ahead and get into the fast forward and build Grimekeeper the Cage Monster. Huh? And there we have it, LEGO Dreamzzz Kit 71455 Grimekeeper the Cage Monster. And yeah, I went ahead and did the cowardly runaway motorcycle thing here. Although I feel now that it doesn't really showcase the blob very well. Plus it leaves you with this extra piece, which if I did the other one, I would have used in the glider version. But you know, I can always change it later, and it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to use this piece. And I mean, I might use the blob in something, but I don't imagine I'll be using that glider for anything. Although it's nice to have all these little transparent pieces. You don't get a lot of transparent stuff usually in the kits that I get. Now, one thing I've been wondering here is he glow in the dark? Because it looks like the teeth and stuff very well might be. Let's kill some lights in there and find out. Okay, so let's, because they look like the kind of green that was on like the Monster Fighter sets. Oh, my torch is going. Come on, work. There we go. So I'm not 100% sure. And that's not really quite dark enough in here, I think. Although honestly, with the lights were on it, it probably would have glowed. These are at least blacklight reactive, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, it doesn't seem there's any glow in the dark bits on him, which is surprising. I kind of thought kind of the claws and the teeth there would be, because look at the kind of green that are on some of the old Monster Fighter stuff that glows. But yeah, this is not taking a charge. That's unfortunate. Let's turn the lights back on. There we go, back in full light. So I do like the fact that these are kind of blacklight reactive, so that's fun. You don't get a lot of pieces like that anymore. In the old space stuff you used to get some blacklight stuff, but not so much anymore. So he does come with this little hourglass piece, which that's a new piece. And it looks like a pencil spear. I'm guessing if I watched the series on the internet, those things would make sense to me why he has a pencil spear. Oh, I just ripped him in half. A pencil spear and a come on out, and an hourglass. I'm guessing they have something to do with Dreamzzz master powers or something. So let's look at Mateo here a little bit. Yeah, he's got an hourglass on him. I'm guessing he must be some sort of a time master, not to confuse with a Time Lord. He's got some sort of weird, is that supposed to be a scar or like some way of showing off his magical abilities? He's got the two faces though, smiley face and determined face. I'm guessing determined face is for when he is trying to rescue Cooper out of Grimekeeper. But yeah, this is clearly a pencil and an hourglass. And I'm sure those make sense in the little show or shorts or whatever it is online. But Grimekeeper, that's the reason I bought this set. And yeah, he's pretty impressive. He's got a good amount of articulation on him. We've got the kind of clicky joints up here at the shoulder. Plus, we have some rotation here, kind of at an elbow, rotation at the wrist. The claws open and close, and there's even a claw piece in there so he can hold his little bat lantern thing in either hand, or presumably hold other items as well, without putting stress on the fingers themselves. So that's, now that piece of course does not bend, so if you have, you kind of have to hold him, ooh, that didn't work at all. Kind of have to have him hold his hand straight up, but you can do kind of a Haunted Mansion groundskeeper sort of a thing with him. But yeah, it's got nice hands, got articulation on the fingers. Then down here we have, again, the hip joints or the clicky joints. I like the clicky joints. I prefer these to the ball joints. We again have some pivot here. We have a ball joint down here for the ankle. And the toes can also go up and down, so you can, I guess, like have him in mid-step or something like that. I'm getting very, what was that? Hollow Knight. Getting very Hollow Knight vibes off of the head here, especially on the book. Very Hollow Knight looking to me. But otherwise, I do like him. I have to decide whether I want him to be an actual monster or if he's just a display in the Haunted Hayride. Let's look at Cooper here. Cooper here is, for some reason, I don't know, is he a racer? Is he a pizza delivery boy? I have no idea. I do like his, crying face though. That's pretty cool. And then an angry face with a little cleft in his chin. Crying face doesn't have a cleft chin, but angry, determined face, that gets a cleft chin. Also, I think these may both be new hairpiece. Oh, no, okay. I think I've seen this one before, but I think that's a new hairpiece. I don't think I've seen that, at least new to me. New is relative, new is whatever you're used to seeing. But overall, yeah, I have no idea what the story is. I have no idea who the Grimekeeper is or who the cage monster is, but I do like the looks of it, and it will look good in the Halloween display wherever it ends up being. As far as playability goes for the kids, yeah, not bad. I feel like there's potential for things falling off, particularly the fingers. But I think the articulation in particular gives you a good amount of play opportunity with him, or he's good just for, shelf displaying for older collectors, or if for some reason you have this series really speaks to you and you want to have him up on a shelf. I mean, that works. You can have him in a lot of different poses. I love the articulation on him. And I do think he will definitely be a great addition to Halloween. Also, no stickers! Yay, no stickers. A fair number of fiddly bits, but no stickers. And that's always a plus. So there we have it. LEGO Dreamzzz Kit 71455, Grimekeeper the Cage Monster, part of the new Dreamzzz series, which, I'm probably not going to go check out. But there are a couple other characters I would like to get from this. There is, I guess it's supposed to be like a mech version of him. And again, that like turtle food truck, which I'll just use like the food truck portion of, would be a nice addition to maybe the summer display for next year. But that wraps us up for this video. I hope you found this all interesting or entertaining. If you did, go ahead, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.